Yo, SmokaCola here, and today I'm going to review Bully's Scholarship Edition for the PC. Luckily, this game didn't suffer from horrible porting like GTA 4 did when it was first released. From the moment the game was released on Steam, I was able to load it up and play it without any issues. I originally played this game on the PS2 and it was such a blast to play I had to grab it on Steam whenever it was re-released. Also, there's a small modding community for the game. I never saw any total conversions or anything massive, but there were some things that you could edit, such as textures and how the main character reacts towards certain characters. Not only is there modding, the game also supports resolutions up to 30-inch monitors. This is something that I really appreciate in a game as old as this, as it doesn't require any tweaking or registry edits just to get the game to look clear on an LCD monitor. It also supports the 360 gamepad and will display the correct button overlay when using it. The reason for this is the updated engine. It is actually an updated engine from the one used on the PS2 game, so you'll notice an improvement over the graphic quality of that version if you played it. This version is also available on the Xbox 360, but you won't be able to mod that one. The gameplay is a bit different from GTA, but not entirely. You won't find yourself killing people or jacking cars to go on a reckless driving joyride, but somehow without all of that, you'll still have a lot of fun. The only vehicles that you'll get in this game are a skateboard and bicycle. Once you progress through the game, you'll have the option to go further into the city around you, and it's actually quite large. Not only will you be able to do missions outside of the school, you'll also be able to go to the carnival, get a tattoo, or even play arcade games. So you can game while you game, dog. It's the perfect solution if you're into gameception. While inside the school grounds, you'll also be able to attend class. This has a Dead Rising feel to it, as you have to attend the classes or you'll get a bad grade. You don't literally have to do it if you don't want to. However, you will earn bonuses and new items from each of the classes you take and do well in. This game also has a various number of groups within it. If you wanted to relate this to something, you could go with Fallout New Vegas, as their factions allowed you to gain a liking or disliking as you played. In Bully, you'll have groups such as jocks, nerds, greasers, and so on. The more you do missions for a group, the more they'll take a liking to you. You also have to worry about hall monitors, which are basically the equivalent of the police. Now, just because you can't kill anyone doesn't mean you won't have the option to fight back. You won't find yourself skipping around with a 50 caliber sniper rifle with a 12-time scope on it, but you will have a slingshot, itching powder, and various other weapons you would normally see a kid at school have. Nothing serious, but enough to be effective in missions. You play as a kid named Jimmy Hopkins. The odd thing about this is he isn't a bully intentionally. Throughout the game, you'll find our bad boy Jimmy befriending kids who are in need of someone stronger and that can stick up for themselves. Your role as Jimmy is to retaliate on the bullies who think it's necessary to make everyone's life a living hell. Speaking of which, this is where your good friend Gary comes into play. Jimmy isn't an asshole by default, but Gary is always plotting something new for you to get yourself into. Whether he hates you or not, that'll be for you to figure out when you decide to play the game. It's an interesting twist to a GTA scenario. You're not playing directly as a guy who works for a mob boss, but I couldn't help to notice that it felt like it. You'll be able to pick up side missions and do as you please, and you'll have plenty of content to unlock, whether it be new weapons, clothing, or abilities. Rockstar always seems to make top quality games, so it's not a surprise that this game gets a 5 out of 5 it deserves from me. Playing through it, you'll feel like you're the outcast kid who's just trying to learn the ropes of his new surroundings. You'll meet new friends and enemies as you progress through the game, and it felt like everything went together very well as I played through it. The graphic improvement, additional content to the game, and the added soundtrack in your Steam folder was a nice touch as well. If you purchase this game off Steam, you can find your soundtrack in the directory in the description of this video, and trust me, you're going to want to listen to the soundtrack. Altogether, this game proved to be better than I expected, and much different than I expected as well. Through the title, it seemed as if I were going to be kicking ass and taking names on defenseless children. However, everything you do seems to be an act of self-defense in one way or another. Well played, Rockstar. Way to keep that Jack Thompson felboat anchored. Well, it's the end of the review, and as I said, I have an announcement to make. If you're subscribed to me, or if you check out my website, you'll notice that I'm officially leaving PugGaming. No bad blood has been thrown about, I just need a change. This isn't like the break I took a few months ago. This is an official resign of my videos from the PugGaming channel. Since I've started back, I've worked very hard to reply to all my viewers, and send out videos, and hope to inform people of how games they'll be purchasing will play. I also have tutorials on my new channel, and we'll be posting them regularly after this week. As I said, this isn't a break, and you can still enjoy my reviews, but they will now be on my channel, HVK SmokaCola. I really appreciate what PugGaming has done for me since I started posting reviews, and this is honestly just so I can keep up with the comments at a faster rate. If you look through my videos on my new channel, you'll notice that I'm posting a lot more, and I'm trying to help those who are asking for it in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed the review, and I really hope to see you over at my new channel. And don't worry, I might be back one day. Take it easy, guys.